1. Jim dropped pieces of the spacesuit on the floor as he stormed across the ship to the bridge. "Where's Krazark?" Bobby shook his head while simultaneously trying to shrink into his seat. "He's gone, Jim. He booked out of here as soon as the smelter blew. We were too occupied with trying to save you to track his jump." "Captain?" Pike straightened in his seat but kept his gaze glued to his feet. "We are being hailed by Fagar High Command. And they don't sound happy." "Put them up on the screen." "Don't you dare." Brua stepped onto the bridge. She had taken the time to properly remove her suit, while Jim still stood in the bottom half of his shell. Pike looked from Jim to his mother and back. "I'm sorry, Mother, but you don't have any authority to give orders on this ship." He reached towards his console, but the Brua grabbed his hand. "Hold on, Pike." Jim squeezed his eyes shut as if trying to quiet voices only he could hear. "Brua, why don't you want him to connect that call?" She let go of Pike's hand. He flexed his fingers before dropping the hand into his lap. His arm rose an inch before settling back down again. He repeated the motion twice, before settling down and resigning himself to the idea that his mother was apparently in charge. "They are going to order you back to stand trial for desertion and destruction of the 12th Fleet." "But the two have nothing to do with each other," Bobby shouted, nearly rising from his chair before the seat's material pulled him back. "If we had stayed, we would have been destroyed in the surprise attack along with everyone else." She shook her head. "Doesn't matter. They're going to want someone to blame. And you're convenient." "Well, we need to do something," Pike said, pointing at his screen. "The hails are getting persistent. Procedure, if they don't get a response, is to send a ship to investigate. The commander has probably sent an entire fleet already, considering the defeat we had. If we don't respond, they will assume we have been compromised. It will be a shoot first, ask questions later kind of situation." "Melissa, plot a course home," Jim ordered. "I want to be ready to make a quick getaway, if we have to." "Pike, go ahead and put them on screen now." Krazark Jenkins' call. It felt like the majority of the people in this galaxy had a beef with him. Call's face glowered larger than life on the viewscreen. "I knew you weren't fit to be a part of my fleet. But this is beyond the pale. Billions of hours of production time, not to mention hundreds killed, because you couldn't follow a simple command." "Now wait a minute," Jim said. "If Czech wasn't such an old fool."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?